You have a beautiful family. You have an awesome husband that's trying his best. You have a co-wife that's not causing drama. I wasn't causing drama for her either. We just didn't do that because we know that we're accountable. And some might say, well, she did when she married your husband. Look, everybody here is grown. And I'll say that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Everyone here is grown. Assalamu alaikum, peace. It's Fatima, Coach Fatima, 1/3 of Outstanding Personal Relationships and the co-author of the new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored. All right, you guys, in this video, I want to talk about something that has weighed heavy on my heart before, so I kind of know how it feels, and I know the pain that it causes, and that is protecting your own ego. Now, protecting your own ego can be something that is very disabling. Here's what I mean. When we think about polygyny, when we think about marriage, when we think about communication, and we think about or ruminate on the things that our husbands can do that we cannot do, and we shouldn't want to do those things, such as being a wife to multiple wives, multiple husbands, and things of that nature. We're pro morals on OPR, and we've spoken about it, we trained about it, we've talked about it, we've been interviewed about that very fact. Protecting our ego stops us from healing. So people always go, oh, Coach Fatima, how did you heal from polygyny? How did you heal from not knowing all the information? How did you heal from trust being broken, betrayal, anything that, or sharing time? Or what was your co-wife's intentions? What was your husband's intentions? How did you heal from that? How did you trust again? How did you communicate? How did you come together with your co-wife? How are you all friends? How did that come to be? Those different things, and why you stay with them. I mean, I've gotten everything. And one of the major ways that I was able to get over the hump, get over the pain, get over the trauma, get over the past, and meet my best self. And I think I still have time to meet her. I don't think I'm there yet. I still have work. A coach is one thing about being a coach is understanding that you are a student always in this life. And that's just with being a person. But one of the major moves that I woke up, I'm telling you one day, and I'm like, I'm gonna work on me. And when I started doing that, because I couldn't control anybody else or anything else. I couldn't control the narrative. I couldn't control him. Couldn't control my co-wife. Couldn't control my children's reactions. I couldn't control any of that. The only person I had control over was me. And I said, once I got out of my own way and stopped protecting my ego with my stubbornness, my healing was on the other side of that thing. And it was a long journey. But I knew the obstacle was only me, because nobody had the power to tell me, you know what, it's time for you to heal. And nobody had the power to make me heal. Nobody had the power to want more for me than I wanted for others. And so many different things. They could want more for me than I wanted for myself in this poly journey, in my marriage journey.
Pardon the interruption. We want to share with you something that's very important, a project that we've been working on and empowering people with called the Polygamy Masterclass. I conduct a 4-part men's polygamy masterclass where we go through the 4 stages of polygamy. So when we're talking about the idea stage, the what to expect stage to transitioning, as well as the new normal, which includes a whole bunch of stuff in between there. All right, of course, include leadership and financial things as well. Now, I want men to check that out by going to polygamymasterclass.com. In addition to having access to the live courses as well as the pre-recorded ones, you also get downloads, you get access to me directly. So let's get busy if you really are serious about practicing polygamy in a healthy manner.
Yes, and in our Women's Polygamy Masterclass, we train on preparedness in polygamy.
In addition to connecting with your co-wife and everything in between.
So make sure you go to polygamymasterclass.com. polygamymasterclass.com for higher level education. Now back to your video.
So because I didn't have the hard conversation, it made it difficult. I had to learn different ways to get out of my own way and get up out of my ego. And that was one of those ways was setting my pride aside. I couldn't be prideful because pride involved me being right all the time. Pride involved a lot of unhealthy ego because we have healthy ego, unhealthy ego. I help my child with his math problem. I give myself a little pat on the back. I congratulate myself. That's healthy. Like I'm his mother. Look what I did. I helped my son. But I'm glad he learned something. I always add somebody else to it. Somebody else that benefited from time with me without inflating my ego in an unhealthy way to make myself look like the star, right? Another way, oh my God, this just takes me back. I had to do this beginner's mindset. I had to have a beginner's mindset. I had to have a redo mindset. That didn't mean the pain didn't happen. That didn't mean the trauma, all that different stuff, the healing didn't happen. It meant, I'm like, you know what? I know what's wrong with me and I get to start this over. I get to apologize to people I hurt. I get to tell them, look, that wasn't my best self. I screwed up. I make mistakes. I'm not here to judge you. I had to turn the mirror toward myself. I had to really turn it inward. That wasn't easy. And a huge thing, huge. I had to focus on my effort and what was going right. I had to focus on what was going right versus what was going wrong. I said, what do you have? You have a beautiful family. You have an awesome husband that's trying his best. You have a co-wife that's not causing drama. I wasn't causing drama for her either. We just didn't do that because we know that we're accountable. And some might say, well, she did when she married your husband. Look, everybody here is grown. And I'll say that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Everyone here is grown. I'm married to Coach Nadir, not married to Coach Nyla. So my answers had to come here from him. And then when I was able to have a conversation with her, then I let her answer the questions that were designed to be asked to her. Why did you want to practice polygyny? Why did you want to practice polygyny within this family? What attracted you? She's answered all them questions. Because see, I know BS when I see it. Same way she does. Same. That's a superpower. All right? So she was super genuine. She was. And I've been around enough people that weren't genuine in my life to know when somebody is not being genuine. If she was not genuine with me, I would not be recording videos. I wouldn't be a part of OPR. There would be no OPR. If we were not genuine about what we all have went through. Couldn't do it. You can't do this work and lie. You can't. You have to do this work and be honest with yourself first and foremost before you ask for honesty from anyone else. From anyone else. Kings ain't clowns. Queens ain't clowns either. Now, we understand that we're always learning. So the major things I did was focus on my own efforts. And when somebody else did something right in my life, when they said, look, I'm trying, I don't understand, I don't know yet, or here's flowers, or here's a good conversation, or here's some answers to these hard questions, I can work with that. I can work with people that are willing, but I had to be willing to do my work. Calling yourself out. It's easy to call somebody else out on what they're doing wrong. But when you got to turn that mirror and look at yourself and say, look, you're doing this wrong. And that's what I did. I said, you're doing this wrong. Your ego's not serving you. Their stubbornness don't matter. It's hurting you. All those negative things were hurting me and hurting everybody around me. Not with this incredible intensity, but it was enough to get the people that I loved to get their attention in a negative way. In a negative way. You could sit there and not speak to somebody and you're saying so many things. I was the queen of not saying a crap. Just, I don't see you, I don't acknowledge you. I ain't got nothing to say. That is hurtful because the other person, it lead them with, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she hate me. I don't know if she like me. I don't know what's going on. It leaves people to have to figure you out. Figure yourself out so that others do not have to do that. It's difficult when you're on the other side and you don't know what's going on with somebody because they won't say what's going on with them. Because they're protecting their ego. They want to remain stubborn. It didn't serve me. And it won't serve anyone else. If you want to heal in polygyny, if you want to heal in monogamy, if you want to heal, period, get out of your own way. That's sincere advice because I knew what I had to do. It's got to be ugly before it is ever beautiful. It's a wound. You're going to stay open and you fester and get infected and infect those around the wound. You wash it out. You clean it up. You patch it up. You let it have time. And before you know it, it doesn't look as brutal as it did in the first place. That's what this is about. Knowing that you can do it and having a can-do attitude. Some people have to make the ultimate decision. It don't work. Marriage doesn't work. Polygyny doesn't work. I get it. Sometimes you got to say, look, I got to work with the willing and you're not willing. Not willing to work. I got to go. I tried everything. It ain't going to happen, right? That's okay. We get that. We understand that. There's divorce, just like there's marriage. So, guys, I hope you all got some good gems from this video. If you guys are not following us on our social media, why not? Check us out on IG at Outstanding Relationships and on YouTube and Facebook at Outstanding Personal Relationships. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when we upload. And what are we going to leave in the comments, you guys? I'd love to see you. I love to see you, you all in the comments. We're going to put stop protecting your ego in the comments. Okay? Stop protecting your ego so that I know that you all made it this far. And we want to give you a heart if you did. So make sure that you all every day are working on yourself. Okay? I'm going to leave you with GLC, but before I do, make sure you guys are working on yourselves every day. Don't judge yourself too harshly or others too harshly. Understand that we're all people in this world and we're going to make mistakes. We must make mistakes. It's a must take. And our mistakes must take time in order for us to heal and learn from them, okay? So now I'm going to leave you with that GLC that I promised. Make sure you're growing intentionally, loving fearlessly, and connecting on a higher level every single day. I'm Coach Fatima, and I will see you all in the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Here are 3 ways Outstanding Personal Relationships can help you.
Make sure you guys are following us on our social medias at Outstanding Personal Relationships on YouTube and Facebook, and on IG at Outstanding Relationships.
And make sure you sign up for our email list. And you can actually email us at support@Outstanding Personal Relationships, where you will get updates on our new book, Let's Talk Polygyny Uncensored, as well as exclusive access to our lives and bonuses.
Absolutely. If you're looking for more polygyny education, make sure you visit POLYGAMYmasterclass.com. Now, if you're looking for coaching or counseling with either Coach Fatima or Coach Nyla, you can find them at.
Make sure you visit me at CoachFatima.com.
And myself at CoachNyla.com.
That's how we can help you. Assalamu alaikum.
Peace.